Labor Day weekend is just a few short days away, and fortunately for the tri-state, the forecast will be ideal for any and all outdoor plans that you might have. But it hasn't always been that nice, though. Back in the 50s, we had a high temperature back in the triple digits, 1954. That's a record high for Labor Day here in Cincinnati. On the other end of the spectrum, highs struggled to hit the 60s back in the mid-90s. 94, we only hit 61 degrees. This year, luckily, we're going to be a little bit closer to average. We typically top out between about 80 and 89 degrees. In fact, 64 of the years between 1894 and 2015, the vast majority of those we topped out between 80 and 89, and of course we're not going to be bucking that trend this year. It's the 40th year, in fact, for Riverfest here in Cincinnati, and as I mentioned, the big show is going to go off without a hitch. However, Mother Nature hasn't always been as cooperative. And back in 2011, 5 years ago, the area saw a third of an inch of rainfall on the Sunday before our Labor Day proper. That's the most we've seen in the holiday in the past 20 years. In fact, most of our Labor Days have been pretty dry altogether since 1894. Another trend it doesn't look like we're going to be bucking this year. Rain is never fun, but of course it's still better than the severe storms and tornadoes that hit Delaware on Labor Day 2012, or perhaps a derecho, a large-scale windstorm that swept across the state of New York in 1998. Luckily, we have nothing like that to worry about here in the greater Cincinnati area this year as we enjoy our time outdoors with our family, our friends, all while taking in the food and fireworks. I'm 9 First Warning meteorologist Brad Moussart. Okay, that was better. Once we got the kinks out.